Hi guys, we have circuit day today. So we have 5 exercises, one after the other, quick transitions, and we're going to roll through those 4 times. So it's a 20-minute intense workout. Before we get started, let's workshop some of the exercises and give you some alternatives and modifications if you have injuries. Okay, first exercise is hundreds. Now this exercise has varying different levels. Level 1, we have your legs in tabletop position. Level 2, toes up to the ceiling. Level 3, feet turned out, flexed and lowered without arching your lower back. And if all of those are too hard, you can also just do it with your feet on the floor. Now, if you do have neck pain, feel free to put one hand behind the head or rest your head down on a cushion or the mat throughout the exercise. Okay, so that's our hundreds, working our abdominals. Next exercise we have is mountain climbers. Okay, so this one also works the abs and the shoulders and a little bit of the legs. So for this one, you're up onto your hands and feet in your plank position. Holding that position, one knee comes forward and then back. Forward and back. Forward and back. Okay, so the idea is that we don't want to be up too high, we don't want to be down too low. Okay, so it's just that nice plank position and moving the legs in and out. Now, if you do get wrist pain, you can do this one down on the elbows. The only thing is that it's a little bit harder to bring your knee forward, so you might not be able to come as far in, okay? If that is too difficult for you, you can also just do a regular plank, okay? You could do the plank just holding it on your feet, or you could come down onto your knees, okay? So they're your options for the mountain climbers. Next exercise after that we have is scooter. This works the glutes and also the quads. So for this one, standing on one leg, okay, and then from here, we're tapping the other one back and forward, back and forward. This knee is bent, all right, and you want to keep this leg completely still. We're using this buttock to stabilize and balance while this one comes forwards, and back. So you don't want the body to move back and forward with it. You want the knee here to stay facing over the second and third toes. So if you look at it from front on, we don't want this knee to roll in. We need to keep the arch of the foot lifting, knee over the second and third toes as we come forward and back in that position. Now you can lunge down a little bit deeper. It's going to make it a little bit more challenging for you. Okay, and you should feel it in the glute and the quad. Don't come too far forward over that knee as well. So keep the knee over the toes, don't come forward like that. Now, if you find balance hard, hold on to something and perform the same movement, but make sure it's only your fingertips because you want most of the weight to be going through that supporting leg, okay? So that's our scooter. We'll do 1 minute on one side, then we'll stop and do a minute on the other side. Last exercise is a squat hold, okay? Very simple. All we're doing is squatting down and holding in that position for 1 minute. Now, the deeper you go into the squat, the harder it's going to be. Looking at it from front on, knees and feet facing straight forwards, arches of the feet lifting. We don't want the knees to be turned out. We don't want them rolling in, okay? So nice straight lines from here. Looking at it from side on, the bottom needs to go back behind you. Okay, we don't want to be forward like this. Stick your bottom out so you can squeeze the glutes as well, okay? And squat down from your bottom. We don't want to just bend forward. Knees bend, hips bend, and we squat down. Alternative to that is that you could actually do that up against a wall as well, where you're resting your back against the wall and coming down into that squat position here, okay? As long as you're holding that squat for a minute, out in the open or against the wall, that's completely fine. Now, to make it harder, you'll squat deeper. To make it easier, don't go quite so low, okay? So there are 5 exercises. If you need to review the injury modifications again, press rewind. Otherwise, let's get cracking and start this circuit.
Ready?
Great work with the circuit today, guys. It's a tough one. Hopefully you've made it all the way through and done every exercise for a full minute each time. And yeah, great workout. We'll see you tomorrow.